This is JourneyBard. Together, we are going to experience the world and story of RuneScape the way it was meant to be experienced. We are starting our journey as a Pathfinder and Gielinor, helping people and finding our place. Our goal? Become a World Guardian and ultimately receive the very sought-after quest cape. Let's get after it. So I'm thinking, that we could model this character after one of the coolest characters, or people, I should say, Henry Cavill, King of the Nerds. But, I have two things we could try. We could try Henry Cavill as Henry Cavill, or we could do Henry Cavill as Geralt from The Witcher. But first, we need to click Advanced Play Mode. We are doing an Iron Man. Not hardcore Iron Man, not that cool. I'm not that crazy. But Iron Man, this way we'll be experiencing the game as like a single player almost. Can't trade with other players, can't use the Grand Exchange. Kind of experiencing it, in its most raw form. Okay, so let's go here. Ooh, I already have a sword. Okay. So there's these basic tutorials. I'm not sure how much of this I have to want to do. Your first objective is to speak with Tyrio. Suggested. Okay. Do I have to do these things? But here's what I mean when I say play RuneScape the way that it was meant to be played. I know that's a pretty bold claim, but here we have our quests, and here we start as a Pathfinder. You sort by the timeline, because there's a lot of ways to sort these quests. By release, he did by the release date. Literally when the game first launched, these were the quests that you could play. But how I want to do it is by timeline, So you start out as a Pathfinder, you become a champion, and by the end you become a World Guardian. It's only showing a few of these quests, which is weird. There's a lot more. It's probably filters. Yeah, show locked. Yeah, there it is. There's a lot of quests. So our goal is to go through these in the way that they were meant to be of this timeline. Okay, cool. So I was able to just skip that entire first part. I guess I'm kind of missing the RuneScape 3 experience of not doing like the quote-unquote tutorial island. But I did try this on a different account, and I didn't love the way it kind of spoon-fed the experience as a whole. I felt like it was just trying to get you past some of the early levels, like fishing and cooking. You come over here and you start cooking, you get like, with just a few fish, you get like a couple levels, and I didn't like that. I thought it was kind of weird. You also fought like a boss, and if you buried the bones, you automatically got multiple prayer levels. It just felt hand-holding and, not my favorite thing. So we're just gonna skip it, Maybe it's bad because I haven't played RuneScape 3 in a while, but I think it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna move away from this activity tracker and go to our quests. And our very first quest is Cook's Assistant. And this quest has gone through a couple of changes, actually. And, or at least one big change in RuneScape 3. You used to be able to prep all the stuff beforehand and show up to the cook and say, hey, I've got everything already for you. And he's like, it's a little suspicious that you have everything. But now you actually have to start the quest before you can find the ingredients, which I think is probably the better way to do it. So we are currently, okay, I got it. It's a world map. We are here in Burthorpe. We need to get to Lumbridge, the place where most people actually start this game. But along the way, we are going to find these things called lodestones. Great part of this game. Makes traveling so much easier. Some people may say it just makes the game easy. I love them. I think it's so nice that you can teleport to places you actually need to go without unlocking it through magic. Okay, so there is the Taverley lodestone. We will head to Lumbridge. This is what separated me as a kid playing on a free-to-play world from the member experience. It was this gate. This is the one that I just knew led to a member's area. You know, and I always wanted to go through here, and I think this is one of the first things I did when I became a member for the very first time is I walked through this gate. It looks a lot different now, obviously, but that was fun. I was inspired by watching these old school RuneScape creators, like Jimmy, like Settled. I got back into old school RuneScape because of Settled series on Mauritania, his Swampletics, and I thought it was so cool. And then Jimmy's by release is what gave me the inspiration for this. And so I actually looked up to see if somebody else had done a series like this. And there actually was somebody on YouTube. Let me find his name. I think his name was Cathar. So shout out to him for having, same thought process as me. He started this series, a series called Chrono Locked, a few years ago. I think the episode stopped about a year ago, though, unfortunately. So I'm kind of picking up from there. Not from his point, but kind of picking up the series. But big shout out to him for thinking of playing RuneScape 3 the way it was meant to be played as well. Editor duo here. So while I've been editing these videos, I got hooked on a series on YouTube called Unguided by Alien Food. And holy cow, is that series incredible. It's an old school RuneScape series, and it's him going through the quests with zero help. No quests, no wiki, no outside help. And I have loved it. I binged the entire thing before I finished my episodes. So I want to say big shout out to him because he has also given me the confidence to keep going on this series and to actually sit down and edit them. I love his series, and it's been a huge inspiration for me as well. I am not going to follow him exactly in this series. I'm not going to do an unguided. If I really, really need help, I'm going to look something up. But I do want to dive into each quest blind, like how he does. And I want to try to experience the quests as they come in a similar fashion that he does for this series. So huge shout out to Unguided. Huge shout out to Alien Food. Same guy. Sorry, calling it by him, his series name. But also wanted a big shout out to him. And also for, you'll see in the outro, I stole his idea. But I gave credit there too. So thanks. But here's the Draenor village. Look at that side. That's so cool. But those creators inspired me to make this entire series because, I looked at RuneScape 3 and I had my main account that I've stuck with this game for years, but I played it very on and off. And all of the content you see for RuneScape 3 is very, it's all about min-maxing. How can I make the most gold in the least amount of time? How can I get my skills from 1 to 99 as quickly as possible? And lots of people enjoy like the end game fights, and that's why they want to get there. And I get that. They're fun. But then I look over at old school RuneScape and people are making the wackiest stuff, and it's so cool to watch all the content being made there. Right click over Running Man at the top. Yeah, I get it. I can rest. Can I get this thing out of my face? Thanks, game. Thanks for letting me know. Resting, another good mechanic. But I wanted to experience this game that I grew up with, you know, fresh. And I think playing as an Iron Man and also playing it in the order, you know, of the game's order is really cool, because I played a lot of these quests as a kid, but I wasn't paying attention to them. I didn't read the dialogue. I didn't care about the story, but that's what this is all about, is caring about the story, seeing what this world has to offer, because I think there's a lot. There we go. There's Lumbridge. Okay, here we are. Here is the infamous Lumbridge Cook. If you know about the history of this game, you know this man's got some struggles. What am I to do? I just can automatically. Can you make me a cake? You don't look very happy. Nice hat. What's wrong? I'm gonna ask him if he can make me a cake. Don't talk to me about cakes. Oh dear, I'm a terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake using special ingredients. But I've forgotten to get the ingredients. I'll never get them in time. He'll sack me. What? But whatever will I do? I have 4 children and a goat to look after? Oh my gosh. This man's got 4 children and you can't go pick up the ingredients for a cake? I guess somehow this is faster for me to go do it. Maybe I have more run energy than him. I must tell you that this is no ordinary cake, though. Only the best ingredients will do. I need a super large egg, top quality milk, and some extra fine flour. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. I don't exactly know where they are. They usually send my assistant to go get them for me, but he quit. Mark some places on your map. Okay. So. Oh, man. Okay, this is interesting how it highlights your thing, but I kind of think it's funny that he doesn't think he has time to go grab these things, but he has time to send me to go grab them. But you know, we do what we can. So we are heading this way. Gonna be looking for, okay, so that's a normal egg, but I need an extra large egg. Is that what it's called? Super large egg. Sorry, my bad. Fred the farmer. How you doing, sir? I'm not robbing you, I promise. Egg, egg, egg. Ooh, super large egg. Can I take that? There it is. Now we need to go get some wheat. Not to make whiskey, but to make cake. No, I should probably ask. No, I think I should be able to pick this. The wheat's the same. Right? But how do we make it extra fine? Extra fine flour. Wow, it is really dark in here. Just sit in the darkness, Millie. Welcome to Mill Lane. Really? Looking for extra fine flour. What's wrong with us? I'm wondering the same thing, Millie. I'm no expert chef. How marvelous. I can make sure. Go ahead, use the mill, and I'll realign the millstones. Produce extra fine flour. Anything else? Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna run here to the top of... Okay, sorry, the game was crazy dark there for a sec. Investigate hopper. Oh, okay, use your wheat. Use wheat on the hopper. Pop it in there. Come over here. Operate these controls. Yeah, I'm basically a expert chef now. I can make my own. Made this thing from scratch. I need a pot. I remembered that. There's a pot. Just gonna steal from you. Don't worry about me, Millie. Loot. Oh, I forgot that's the thing. Now we can take the flour. Nice. One more ingredient. We need to go get a bucket of milk. Oh, extra fine flour over there. I believe there should be a little bridge right here. Yep, there we go. Got the cow pasture over here. Spent way too much of my life killing cows, getting cow hides, tanning them in Al-Kharid, and selling them for 1K each. That's how I made my money. That was the life. Okay, Gielinor. I need this bucket. Milk prize dairy cow. Dairy cow. I'm assuming I need you. Just milking. Milking away. I spilled a little. I got a little too much. Okay. That's okay. Heading back to the cook. Guys, this is the beginning. The first quest almost complete of all the series. What are you guys doing? Lumbridge guardsman. You're not even looking the right way. What what are you protecting Lumbridge from? Me? This guy's doing his job, protecting from the level 2 goblins. Okay, dude. You do your thing, man. So I don't know why I need to do this whole thing holding a bronze dagger. Don't need that. Didn't want to think like I was, you know, mugging the cook. He's so sad. You give the top quality milk to the cook. Here's the top quality milk. Extra fine flour to the cook. Here's the extra fine flour. And here's a super large egg. You've brought me everything I need. I'm saved. Thank you. So, do I get to go to the Duke's party? Yeah, just automatically just invite myself. I'm afraid not. Only the big cheeses get to dine with the Duke. Oh, I'm not big cheese enough for you? Well, maybe one day I'll be able to be important enough to sit at the Duke's table. Okay, that's some serious foreshadowing if you know this game. I will get to that point, but serious foreshadowing. Maybe, but I won't be holding my breath. Wow, thanks for your confidence, man. There it is. First quest complete. There's Cook's assistant. Okay, next quest. The Blood Pact. Talk to Xania in the graveyard. That seems like a great place for me to start, you know? I'm a cook. Now I can go to graveyards and start quests like the Blood Pact. That doesn't sound scary at all. Let's go there. Why not? Yeah, that looks like Xania. Ooh. Ooh, crows. Spooky. Glad you've come by. I need some help. She just knows who I am, I guess. The cook's already talking. What do you need? Some cultists of Zamorak have gone into the catacombs with a prisoner. I don't know what they're planning, but I'm pretty sure it's not a tea party. There were 3 of them there. I'm not as young as the last time I was here. I don't want to go back down there without backup. I need to know before I help you. Fair. I got a lot of trouble in my youth by rushing in without knowing the situation. Well, there's... What do you mean by that? Also, why you are so tall? Tell me more about these cultists. Okay, so she's gonna drop some nice lore for us. Lumbridge is a Saradominus town, but there will always be some people drawn to worship Zamorak. They must have found some ritual that they think give them power over other people. Okay, so we're thinking, so Saradomin, good guy. I think that's his symbol right there. Zamorak, bad guy. Gotcha. Who did they kidnap? A young woman named Alona. Without training, she didn't have a chance. Good thing I have so much training. I just leveled up my cooking lady. Is there a reward if I help? I'm just right on it. The cultists have weapons. You'll be able to keep them if we succeed. It'll also help train your combat skills. Oh, good thing I've got myself a bronze dagger. Enough questions. I'll help you. Accept quest. I knew you would. I don't know. I was asking some big questions. I'll head downstairs and I'll follow. Okay. Trying to just help me out here with these quests. I appreciate it. Okay, so we got Reese, baddie in the middle. Come on, Kale, we don't have forever. That's Kale. This is Caitlin. Who's this chick? This is Alona. Okay, this is the lady we're after. Trying to help. You sure about this? There must be some other way we can... We made a blood pact, Kale. The three of us are in this all the way. Yes, but... Do we have to take this idiot? Caitlin's asking the real questions. You read the book? Alona didn't have any blood pact. Shut up. Kale, you stay here. Yeah, let's have the guy who's hesitant about everything stay the furthest away. That makes sense. Looks like there's a guard. Do I have to kill Kale? Should be able to overpower. Speak to me if you have any questions. So I have to go kill this man who already doesn't want to be here. Also, I probably should have unnoted these. Well, why not? Oh, he's got a bow. I'm too old for to go on without me. You dragged me into this. And now you're saying you're too old. You kidding me? You got shot with one arrow. You were behind me. How did you get hit? I have some food to share. So you should attack with your mate. Oh, this is... I get it. So there's 3 combat styles in this game. There is melee, ranged, and magic, like most games. And, you know, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors of what's strong against what. So melee is strong against ranged. I could handle this. Wait, give me some food, actually. Maybe. Nope. I guess I can handle this. We're going. Level 1 Kale. Oh. Are you gonna kill me? Ooh, give me options. I have some questions. I'll tell you anything. Yeah, this is why you don't leave Mr. Hesitant guarding the door. Who are the others? Reese is the leader. All this is a blood pact. It was his idea. He doesn't know magic, but he's a strong fighter. Okay, foreshadowing. Caitlin is a wizard. She was a student at Wizard's Tower, but she left. She wanted to study dark magic. Who are you? My name's Kale. I'm a ranger. Been practicing the charge bow. I guess it wasn't as good as I thought. He doesn't really know what they were doing down here. Oh, he was an acolyte at the church, but now he's a bad guy. Uh-oh. Student at the Wizard's Tower. But then she found some bad stuff too. Uh-oh. Caitlin and Reese put what they found together. They said that they discovered a ritual that they could perform, something that gave them power over life and death. Wow. That's intense. We made a blood pact, the 3 of us, so that we'd be in it together, whatever happened. Then we kidnapped Alona. She was another apprentice from the Wizard's Tower. Someone Caitlin had known there. Reese and Caitlin are going down to perform the ritual. I don't know what it involves. Well, a blood pact, I can guess. Enough questions. Are you gonna kill me now? No, just give me your stuff. Let's not murder this guy. Glad you didn't have to kill him. I think the second cultist was using magic. You should use a ranged weapon to defeat any magic users. Ask me if you need any help. Yep, so this is what I'm talking about. Rock, paper, scissors. Kale's charge bow. Do I have arrows? You're holding the bow right. You should be able to attack the second cultist without any trouble. I guess this is a magic bow, but it's okay. Open tomb door. Attack Caitlyn. Yeah, oh, yep. I got these pretty cool magic arrows. Oh, just freaking Legolas over here shooting trick shots. You know, open the gates to reach her by the other gallery. There should be a winch nearby. There's the winch. So there's definitely, there's Marcus Saradomin everywhere. I guess it's definitely a Saradomin crypt, but they're doing some Zamorak stuff down here, which is probably not great. We let home. She was kind of sassy. I have some questions. What are you planning to do here? You don't know what this place is? No, I just showed up. This is the tomb of Dragath Nirn. Dragath Nirn was a necromancer. He lived in Lumbridge century. Why is he buried here? He kept his necromancy a secret. Okay, that makes more sense. Everyone thought he was just a wealthy nobleman and wizard. He paid for these catacombs to be built, but he's interred here in a special tomb. Oh. Reese was an acolyte here at the church. He learned that Dragath Nirn was buried here. He was a student at the Wizard's Tower in the library, discovered a note left by him. The body of a necromancer contains powerful magic. We learned we could perform a ritual on his tomb to unlock the secrets of his work. Would have gained mastery over life and death. Enough questions. Do we let her live or do we let her die? It's kind of kind of hypocritical of me to let him live, right? But she's kind of a dirtbag. I won't kill her. Second pulls me on her way out. I don't think she'll be any more trouble. It's kind of convenient she dropped her staff. Before running away and, you know, attacking the poor old lady who said she could handle it and then can't. It's a pretty cool staff, though. The potion is ready. Where are the others? The whole group should be present. Let me go. Shut up. And then I just walk in like a badass, like, oh yeah. He's so scared. Look at this guy. Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm your worst nightmare, Zamorakian scum. My name's JourneyBard. I'm an adventurer. That seems in character. My name's JourneyBard. This will be your tomb adventure. The blood pact will prevail. Will it though? Your friends weren't exactly the strongest. I think you should have found some higher level friends. Including yourself. Level 1. Oof. Fire breath. Nice. Being me adventure. Has anybody seen Bad Batch? This guy looks straight up like oh, what's his name? What's the sniper in Bad Batch? Bad Batch. Crosshair. He looks like Crosshair. And the blood pact in this tomb. Not killing. Oh, if I killed them, would the blood pact have gone through? Ooh, maybe I'd made the right choice. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Yikers. Untie me so we can get out of here. Let me get his sword first. You know, I gotta loot. Wait. Oh, he had 2 swords. I thought he had multiple swords. No, I'm not ready to return to the surface. I want to go see what's going on in there. And then we'll leave. What was it in here? You should take the prisoner to the surface before you venture deeper into the dungeon. Okay. I'll do the smart thing. Yes, rescue her. Oh, cool. Got some loading. I thought I was going to die down there. You saved my life, whoever you are. JourneyBard. I'm an adventurer. I should keep the cultist weapons as a reward. I'm sure they're not cursed or anything. What should I do now? Cultist ritual open to lower level of the catacombs, which is swarming with undead creatures. If you want to practice your combat skills, you could go down there. Oh, cool. It's kind of like a little dungeon I can go. You can explore the world if there have other quests. Yeah, I'm ready for my reward. Farewell, adventurer. Quest complete. There it is. Congratulations. Completed the Blood Pact. Get a little bit of experience in each of my skills. I get... Oh, requires no arrows, requires no runes. Very convenient. Runes are expensive, man. So are arrows. Especially because I'm an Iron Man. Holy cow. Nice. Quest complete. Do we level up? Oh, I need to rub the combat lamp. Yep. You meditate on your experience in Lumbridge Catacombs. You receive 100 XP in these skills. Convenient. Woo.